Good morning. Good morning. Let me see this. Say hi. Say hi. Are you being bashful this morning? Yeah, I slept all night. I didn't even wake up. All night. I'm such a big boy, and Big Brother is still asleep. Good morning, guys. So I am like fresh out of bed, and this little guy woke me up this morning, and Carter is still asleep, but as you can see, I'm gonna show my hair. Mama cut her hair. So as you can see, I cut 3 inches off of my hair, and I am loving it. I love it. I'm so glad that I did. Thank you to all of you who encouraged me to chop it off. It was only 3 inches only. I feel like 3 inches is a lot of hair. I don't know, but I love it. It feels really good. It feels healthy. It looks healthy. I even like blow dried it last night, which I usually don't do. And I also have another trick to getting volume in your hair. So what you do, I already took it out. I probably shouldn't have, but at night, when your hair is already dry, it probably won't work as well when it's wet because it won't stick up as well. But when it's just like freshly dried, right after you finish drying it, put it up. If you let it air dry, just I guess maybe right when it's almost all the way dry, if you know what I mean, then take your hair and like pull it like this, and then push it up and bobby pin it right there on both sides so that it's like sticking up right there, and then put in a bobby pin or 2 to help it stay all night. Mine stayed all night. It didn't come out. It really helps to like your hair will sit in that shape of how you like pushed it up, and it helps to keep some volume in your hair. So hi, everybody seems to be really liking the vlogs, so I think I'm going to be doing like 2 vlogs a week and then 1 sit down. And I know this is going to be going up on Tuesday because that's just what happened, but I don't know. I think it's going to be easier on me if I do that in this whole moving process. So we will see what happens, but don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. So I've never made this before, but it is it says the easiest ever orange chicken. So I am like all about the Crockpot meals. I love Crockpot meals because they're so easy. So I just I typed in Pinterest Crockpot meals. We've never tried this, so we'll see how it goes. But I chopped up 4 thawed chicken breasts. So we buy the ones that are like frozen, like this, in like the big bags. So hold on, sweetheart, 1 second. I chopped up 4 of those into like little cube-sized pieces, and then I'm going to go ahead and put them in our crock pot. And then as far as the sauce goes, you're going to mix a 3/4 cup of some orange marmalade, and then 3/4 cup of some barbecue sauce. And it says to use this one, but I'm sure you can use whichever one that you want to use. And then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and you're just going to mix them all together like this. Okay, so it says to put this in the crock pot, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on low, probably, because it's, well, yeah, I guess I'll put it on low. And it says to leave it in there for an hour and a half to let it cook, and it says not to add anything to it because it cooks well in its own juices. So that's what we're going to do. So I went ahead and put the chicken in the crock pot, and then it says to go ahead and mix this up while the chicken is cooking, and I'm just going to put this in the fridge for the hour and a half that this is cooking. This is what it looks like now, and I'm just going to put the lid back on, and it says to cook it for another 2 hours. So I will let it sit on low, or it says medium, but I think low is the medium for hours because it says warm, low, and then high. So I'm going to keep it on there for another 2 hours, and then I will check on it again. Okay, so this is what I spent most of the day yesterday doing. And this is, well, not probably, this is the reason why I don't really have a video up for Monday and you're seeing this on Tuesday, because I was busy trying to clean out this entire garage and kind of organize some things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I did. Now, as far as gift stuff goes, I put birthday stuff in one container, Christmas stuff in one container, and then I put all of our crazy DVDs in one container. And I will insert a clip of like what this closet looked like before I got a hold of it. It was embarrassingly ridiculous. So all of this right here is like birthday stuff and bags.
That's
Christmas
not embarrassing.
stuff.
Those are really good movies. It took me a long time to collect those movies.
Yeah, you need to go through those and decide which ones you really, really want.
They all are important to me in different ways. Why?
Whatever. And then like that box has got Christmas stuff, and we've got like an old printer up there. Like, oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff. This is what I went ahead and did. Like I just put all birthday and baby bags in here, and like anniversary and all that kind of stuff. See, it says birthday, baby, miscellaneous. I put all that in there. And then this is DVDs. This is DVDs. And then I went ahead and made like a separate box for Christmas stuff. So this is Christmas, and it's got like all the Christmas bags in it, and then that's Christmas, that's Christmas. But I was trying to just get everything all together. So Carter and I are just eating some lunch, and Cooper is still asleep. I think he's going through a growth spurt right now, because he's been sleeping like all night long from like 8, he goes to bed around 8 till like 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and then he's taking like really long naps. What are you trying to show, baby?
Caterpillar.
What did you catch?
Not a shoulder.
Okay. You caught a caterpillar, right?
Not a shoulder.
Well, anyone see a caterpillar?
They'll probably be like this. You didn't catch a caterpillar. I have that box of leaves in it.
You think they're not going to believe you that you didn't catch a caterpillar?
Where's the caterpillar?
So anyways, we are finishing eating some lunch, which you need to go over there and finish eating your lunch. And then we're probably going to run some errands when Cooper gets up. I still have some more stuff to do. I feel like I have so much to do. I don't even know where to start. That's the problem.
Mommy, do you know where to start?
I really want to paint my...
I really want to find my caterpillar.
Okay, we'll find your caterpillar. I really want to paint my nightstands.
No.
So I'm like wondering if I want to start that project right now. It's gonna be best to do it before I move. So is that a project that I want to start right now? I don't know. I don't know. And here's the caterpillar. Right there. Hi. Oh, what's wrong? Hi.
What's wrong, baby?
Oh, you were laying on your face right there, huh? Your cheeks all red. Hello. Hello. Did you have a good nap? Okay, so I have always hated Home Depot, but now that I'm getting a house, Home Depot is really exciting. I see all kinds of stuff that I want to do in my house, and it's really exciting. And we're on our way to the bathrooms because they're all sticky.
Because we made a mess on the stove.
Yeah, I know. Gotta get some wet towels because I forgot my wipes in the car. Okay, so we are back home. I picked up some paint to paint my nightstands, and then we also grabbed some boxes from the liquor store, which they didn't have very many because Coop. Oh, this is mom life. The mom life. Nothing like strawberries. Bleh. Strawberries and bananas just all over you. I'll be back. Okay, so I changed my clothes into some paint clothes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start painting.
Mommy.
because I can't wait. I'm a very impatient person. Also, if you've never had baby food run down your leg like a big chunk of baby food, that is the nastiest feeling ever. Ugh. So just a little update on dinner. You know when you make like a new dinner recipe and you're terrified that it's gonna turn out bad, and then everybody's gonna hate it, and then you're gonna have to run to the store and get, you know, or like fast food somewhere and pick up something because it sucks so bad? Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. It smells like barbecue chicken. I mean, that's what it is. It's chicken with barbecue sauce. And a little bit sweet. So, I mean, how can that really be messed up, right? I'm gonna add some rice to it, like some brown rice and either like broccoli or peas or something. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go paint the nightstands, and this is the paint that I got, and it's actually a Sherwin-Williams paint in a Bear can. So I thought that the paint was a Bear paint, but it was actually Sherwin-Williams, but they had it there. So it's Sherwin-Williams in creamy, and it's a semi-gloss. So that's what I'm going to use to paint the nightstands. I'm not going to paint the top of the nightstands, just the bottom, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to wait. Either if Cooper takes another nap today, I'm going to wait until he goes down for his nap, or I will do it when all the kids go to sleep, because painting while the kids are awake, at least Cooper, that would just be a nightmare waiting to happen. So show us what you're packing. What are you packing? What are you gonna pack? Really? All right, we got some binoculars. Good idea. We might need those at the new house, right?
Yeah, when I sleep.
Oh, when you sleep you need Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coffee.
Oh, coffee machine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Coffee.
You need some coffee.
I can make coffee for you.
So you can make coffee for me?
Yes, but there's... Now you can have your cup and I can have my cup.
Oh, good. Can't forget the coffee mugs.
You want some coffee right now?
Yeah, you can make me some coffee. I drink coffee anytime. Anytime is coffee time.
So pretend I'm the worker guys that do the coffee.
You work at Starbucks?
Yeah.
You're a barista?
Yeah.
Alright.
So which one do you want?
Can I get a venti light ice 7-pump chai?
Okay.
Bring it to me.
Now I'm gonna make some for me.
Alright, this is one of the nightstands that I'm doing, and mine and my husband's look exactly the same. Just pulled one out here to do for right now, and there's Marlo. She's hanging out in her cage with Carter, because if we let her out, she runs off to anybody who walks by. So we'll let her out in just a minute, but she's chilling out in there right now. I'm only going to paint like from here down. I'm not going to paint the top of it. I'm gonna leave the tops just like they were. And these were my husband's grandma's nightstands. They're really pretty and like really nice quality. They're just old and I like white, so that's what we're gonna do. I realized that the lighting in here is not the most flattering, but I thought that I would just kind of talk a little bit while I paint. I'm really bad at like talking and multitasking at the same time. Oh shoot. But I wanted to say, you see this little line right here? It's like a little scar. This scar is actually from falling off my parents' bed when I was little, and I hit the corner of the nightstand, so like the sharp corner, just like this one. That's kind of what made me think of this, and besides the fact that it's fine, it'll come off. Painting this nightstand is kind of what made me think of it. I was looking in the camera and I saw that my little scar, you could see it. So anyways, I fell off my parents' nightstand when I was really little. I was so little, like I don't even remember it. And my mom walked in and I was like laying on the floor in a pile of blood, asleep. So this is just what I've been told, but my grandma...
Wait, you had blood?
I did. I had blood. And my grandma is a nurse, so my mom called my grandma over and they decided that I didn't need to go to the emergency room and that they would just butterfly it. So that's what they did, and this is now what it looks like. So I guess, you know, they thought it probably wasn't deep enough that I would need stitches, and you know, I probably wouldn't have needed stitches, I don't know, but I'm left with the scar, and you know, it doesn't bother me. I used to work in psych. I was a psych nurse before I was a pediatric nurse, and I worked on a unit that was like PTSD, and so a lot of it was mostly men, and they had, you know, come back from.
Mommy?
Yes, baby.
Like when you had blood and you woke up, and when you saw it, what did you go like?
Well, I was very little, baby, and I don't remember. I was probably younger than you are, and I don't remember it. Anyways, I worked on a unit that was like PTSD, so most of the guys had been, you know, in the military and that kind of stuff, but they would always point it out and not make fun of it, but like they would just point it out. And I guess the older that I've gotten, because I never used to be like, not self-conscious of it, but I never noticed it when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I've kind of noticed it. So anyways, I just kind of thought I would let y'all know what it is, because
I'm just gonna want these two dry.
honey, let's not dip pretzels in the paint, okay? Okay, so I know I said that I would mention the Brittany's Favorite Things box giveaway winner on whichever video follows like the end of the giveaway. So Kayla Radcliffe was the winner, and it was chosen at random by Rafflecopter. I had nothing to do with it. All I do is push a button and it picks a random person out of all the entries. So thank you all so much for entering. There was a lot of you, and like I said before, I wish I could send a box out to every single person. I really do. So Kayla, I will have your box shipped out tomorrow, and I hope you love everything in it, and I will probably do another one of these giveaways once I reach 20,000 subscribers. So hopefully that is not too far away, and I will include you know, maybe some of the same things and add some different things that are my favorites by that point. But it was really fun to like buy a whole bunch of things that were my favorites and put them in the box. So I will be sending this off to her, and I'm sorry to everybody who didn't win. I personally never win anything. I won like one gift card in my life, and that was the hugest shock to me. I felt like I won the lottery, even though it was like a $200 gift card. That's still a lot. So it's the only thing I've ever won in my life. So I feel for you if you didn't win. But right now we are about to eat dinner. So I'll let you know how it goes. I'm a little bit nervous, like I told y'all about. Like when you haven't tried a dinner before and then you serve it to your family and you wait to see like the reaction on everybody's face, like especially my husband. So I hope that it goes over well, and I will be back to report to you how dinner was and how everyone liked it, and if it's possibly a recipe that you might want to do at home. So I would say that dinner turned out pretty well. My husband had seconds. I thought it was good. They're in the bathtub right now. I thought it was good. My kids ate it, so that's a win in my book. And what is, oh, shoes back there. I was like, what is on the floor back there? So if you're interested in that recipe, let me know. If you didn't catch it earlier, it's really simple, really easy crock pot recipe. If you like Chinese food, it definitely was like a sweet and sour kind of chicken. But right now, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So for the kids, in the morning before school, I am making some of these blueberry cheesecake muffins, and I know it's just so healthy, but it's a lot better than just throwing cereal at them in the morning, or you know, stopping and getting donuts or whatever, which sometimes we do, I'm not gonna lie. But this is really easy. That way they can grab them and go in the car, which is usually what my kids do. So yeah, these are really easy. Just buy them at H-E-B, and all you do is add half of a cup of milk to it and then put them in the oven for a little while. And I do this the night before, and they're ready to go in the morning. So I would definitely recommend this if you are short on time in the mornings. Okay, so I know this is some really harsh lighting, but I'm in my garage, and I'm gonna show you so far what the nightstand looks like with 2 coats of paint on it. and I am going to get new hardware for it, so I just went ahead and took that off. Like I started to paint around it, and then I was like, no, this is gonna be too difficult. Then I got paint on them, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get new hardware anyways. So I took the hardware off, and this is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like so far, which I think it looks pretty good actually with 2 coats, but I am gonna put one more, and the little areas where you can see like the little flower looking kind of indentions, that is from the hardware, which that part only has 1 coat. So I'm gonna have to like put another 2 coats in there just to kind of make sure that it's all even, just in case the hardware that I get doesn't exactly cover that part. But you know, there's some little streaky areas right here so that I need to go over and whatnot, but I'll finish that up like in the 3rd coat. But I really like the way that it looks. I mean, I feel like that looks really pretty, and I can't wait to do the other one and then put the hardware on them and see how they turn out. So that's really exciting. I'm really, really liking that. And for those of you who want to use this color, it is Creamy by Sherwin Williams. So yeah, really, really liking that. And I can't wait to show y'all the finished product. It'll probably be in another vlog, or follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, and I'll probably show the final thing. Kids are in bed, finally, and we're gonna call it a night, so cheers. So see y'all on Wednesday. Bye guys.